Hey there, happy Friday. I hope this finds your needs it. I hope you all are doing well. Let's see what the message is for today and into the weekend. Thank you, Spirit. We have the Magician, first card out. Making sure that your thoughts are positive. Working with those skill sets that you've gained over this time. Also applying them as you move forward on your new journey, new path, new experiences. You closed a difficult cycle and learned what you needed to learn. And now you're applying those tools and gifts. We have the Chariot. So this is victory and success. This is fast movement. This is you moving on the right divine path. Moving towards your destiny. We have a King of Pentacles, okay? And then we have the Justice card. Then the Hanged Man in reverse. Okay, so this is new energy, okay? This is somebody who's stable, grounded, and secure. It could be female, it could be masculine. Switch the roles depending on your situation and who you are in this reading, if this resonates. But this is somebody, this is earth sign energy, but this is someone who's very they have strong foundation. They're very structured. They're a leader. They're very balanced in the physical realm as well as in the spiritual realm. And this is your Justice, okay? Balance is being restored, and this is part of that balance. You're no longer stuck or stagnant or any of that. Like, you gained the perspective you needed, and now you're on your way. And I feel like this person has too. This also talks about enlightenment. And then look, we have the Queen of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. Queen of Pentacles and the King of Pentacles. All right. High Priestess energy. All right. So this is the Keeper of the Secrets, taking a neutral stance when going through things and experiencing things, understanding that there is balance and duality in all things and polarity as well. She's holding the seed of life and she's holding a scroll. So this talks about somebody who has a little wisdom and knowledge and applies it, carefully. There's some things that, you can and cannot say or do based on your wisdom and knowledge and understanding. This is also talking about intuition and spiritual gifts. This is like a high rank, okay, in the spiritual realm. We have the Empress out. So this is energy of divine feminine. So this talks about, she embodies all the queens, okay? She's experienced all the queens. She's gained the wisdom and knowledge of all the queens. So she sits there and she's noble. She's got high value, high worth. She knows what she wants. She attracts it. She doesn't have to chase it. It comes to her. So that's amazing with the High Priestess and the Empress. There's a King of Wands. So this is fire, passion, enthusiasm, as well as ambition and motivation. Then we have the Wheel of Fortune. So this talks about moving on from a past cycle. This talks about, karma is in motion, whether it's, on the other side of karma or on the good side of karma. So I feel like neither one are really bad or good. It's really just about learning lessons in life. That's why we're here. I feel like then there's the Moon card. So this really talks about intuition. This talks about secrets being revealed. It also talks about, handling your own demons, right? And working through them, okay? And processing them. I feel like this is past energy. This could be someone you dealt with that was kind of fiery, passionate, led with passion. I feel like you closed that cycle with this person. There was too many secrets that were going on behind the scenes, and you use your intuition to close the cycle. So good for you. Yeah. This is new energy. This is the, Two of Cups. This talks about soulmate energy. This is you having compassion and forgiveness for the past so that you could bring this in. You did that healing work as well. The Strength card also talks about like having patience until this comes in. Okay, I feel like there's a lot still happening with this past cycle and this past person energetically, and that needs to clear out before this can come in. Okay. Yeah, look, what did I say about, like, there's a lot going on behind the scenes. And, you know, the devil talks about, you know, indulgence, giving into temptation. I feel like that's who this fire sign energy is. They represent a lot of, like, you may have, like, demonic attachments. I'm picking up that, you know, there's a lack of self-control. There's a lot of unbalance. There's substance abuse, weak moral compass. And that's why you close the cycle with that person. Like I said, there was a lot of secrets. Okay. I feel like this person led a secret life. Okay. And I feel like that's being illuminated now. So it's like what happens in the dark comes to light. What happens in the dark comes to light. All right. So I feel like that's playing out right now. Yeah. Look, then we have the Hierophant. So this talks about, you know, having that higher moral standards. Okay. This talks about, you know, spiritual leadership, rules. It talks about education, higher level education. It talks about the influence of a situation. Okay, so the influence of a situation with the Devil card. I feel like this has something to do with, you know, someone who is not loyal, trustworthy, and I feel like the divine saw it all. And this rejection, this whole process for you was your protection because there's something better for you. Interesting. The Two of Cups fell on the floor and it was in reverse. So yeah, this was, I think that this relationship with this person started off as like soulmate energy, but because of the influences, okay, that and the lack of healing, they ended up becoming a karmic partner. Okay, so that's why you were guided away from this person. Yeah, you carry the light of God. Okay, so you know, with the Sun card, this really talks about like you have positive energy, you have understanding, you know, you have a sense of presence of God, and you were protected from this energy. The divine protects their own. And this also talks about the light defeating the dark, okay? So you leaving this situation behind and closing the cycle, you win, all right? Yeah. You win. 10 of Pentacles. You win. All right. So that's building generational wealth. This is also like ancestral protection. This is also like you're a chosen one to heal your ancestral line. Okay. With the Sun and then the 10 of Pentacles. Okay. So you are it. And the divine's not going to let anything take you off your path. So you are redirected. Yeah, look. Third-party energy, heartbreak, betrayal. They saw everything behind the scenes, things you did not see, and you are protected. Yeah, look. Then we have the Hermit card. You stay to yourself. All right. This also talks about, like, you know, going within for guidance, right? This is about a spiritual journey. This is, you're like a way shower. You're a light worker. All right. And sometimes we have to experience things so that we can have compassion for others as we help guide them on their path. I feel like that's part of the lesson here, was for you to understand your value and worth because you were accepting less than you deserve. And in order for you to go on this divine path, this spiritual journey, you had to learn that lesson that you are worthy, you are enough. It created a spark within you. You're following your passion. Okay, there might be some planning that's going on. I feel like this person, this demonic energy, this past person, this fire sign energy, they made a plan to, you know, abandon you. Like there was like a lot of plots. Okay, I feel like their plan was spoiled. You leaving and closing that cycle spoiled their plan. And then you have the Seven of Wands. So this talks about defensive. This talks about boundaries. This talks about standing your ground and knowing your worth and value. You are a warrior, all right? So you defeated that. You defeated this energy that they tried to do. They tried to leave you out in the cold, abandon you. This could represent also like loss, you know, financially, materially, emotionally, spiritually, all of it. Yeah. And it was possibly from a love bomber, love some kind, could present in a water sign energy. Then we have the Ten of Swords. There was a lot of pain that was afflicted, but it's now been returned back to sender. So they're experiencing that pain at this time. They might want to try to communicate, but I would say that whatever plan or action they take will only result in the Ten of Swords. Because you took your power back, okay? You're powerful. I think they underestimated how powerful you are with the Emperor card. Yeah. We have fast forward movement. Might be communication. You have, oh, okay. So this Emperor. Yeah. So we have an Emperor and an Empress here. And then we have, you know, movement, action being done with the 8. And then we have the Lover's card. Okay. So I feel like you have somebody new coming in. This is going to happen fast. If it hasn't happened already. I feel like this person, this love bomber energy, might want to try to come in to stop this from happening. They want to create a blockage. If they communicate, you're to stay to yourself and focus on what you're working on and what you're creating. This is for some of you, not all of you. Focus on what you're creating. Water your own garden. Don't worry about like what this past person's doing or who they're with, right? Like past energy. Yeah. You have divine love coming in. I feel like now they realize what they had because what they went to blew up in their face. But you closed the cycle and you learned the lesson. And this is a successful completion of a past cycle, a karmic cycle. You gained the wisdom and knowledge needed. Things have come together. And this is a successful journey. Yep, and then there's judgment. All right, judgment for all involved, depending on what side of the wheel of fortune you're on. You know, it's like whatever you put out there, you receive, right? You are that missed opportunity. This person is having to realize and have that honest self-evaluation. Like they're being forced to reflect. They're being forced to go within. They're being forced to realize that their actions have consequences. They're being forced to deal with what they created. So if they created a hot mess, guess what? They're experiencing a hot mess. All right, you have balance being restored in your life with the Temperance card. And you're moving on. You are the Star, okay? The Star represents, you know, being that positive energy. You're healing. You're a healer, all right? You are the Star. Anyone that does anything to this kind of energy, there will be repercussions. All right. And then, you know, this is about somebody who like focuses on being emotionally and spiritually nourished because their role here in this lifetime is to help people to do the same. This is like it's like you have to learn this and then apply it and teach it. So I feel like that's your destiny. Yeah. Look, help people ascend, right? These people are now stuck down here. All right. They're having trouble seeing the light at the end of the tunnel, but you're up here, you're ascended. Okay. This is part of an ascension process. You're here to help others ascend from 3D to 5D. You did the healing work. Okay. And as a result, you're being rewarded. You help others heal. All right. This is that healing energy. Whoops. All right. Healer energy right here with the 4 swords and the Star. Then we have a Queen of Wands. You're spiritually gifted. You have gifts that, you know, you've developed through this process, and that was intended, that was fated. I also feel like there's a Queen of Wands. You could be a third party energy who's caused a lot of chaos and conflict, and this may have been who you were in competition with. But you can't compete with others where you don't compare, all right? So essentially they're competing with themselves. Yeah, this person juggled you with this Queen of Wands over money, okay? They went for greed, money, material things instead of love. All right, and things are being balanced. The scales are being balanced. They juggled an earth angel, okay? Yeah, and now they're in regret for it. Yeah, look, and like I said, they're in regret for it, and now they're experiencing Nine of Swords pain. That's a wolf in sheep's clothing energy. I feel like they see who this Queen of Wands is now, but it's too late. There's so many burdens. They're like overly burdened, okay? I feel like both those energies are overly burdened. They caused you a lot of burdens. Someone's mentally struggling right now. Someone is dealing with mental illness, depression, anxiety, fear. I feel like they might be haunted at this time for all the work that they sent your way, all the energy work they sent your way. They may have even hired a practitioner. Yeah, it's almost like they spent all their resources trying to send you negative energy, and all it did was deplete them. They wanted to affect your foundation, but you're moving on to calmer waters. Whatever they sent your way didn't work because you are divinely protected. Okay, you saw and know all that you need to know. And this is, you know, you using your energy to put out good energy out into the collective. You support the collective. This is cause and effect energy. What you put out, you gain or receive. There's an opportunity coming in as a result. Knight of Wands is going to happen fast. This is fast forward movement. We have a Queen and Knight of Swords. So these individuals might be, you know, there's gonna be this is fast incoming communication with the Queen and Knight of Swords. I feel like also these individuals are, you know, going to collaborate. They may like work together on a project. I'm picking up like a communication project of some kind. Yeah, there's going to be multiple options for this Queen of Cups, who's also the Empress and the High Priestess. There's going to be decisions that need to be made. There's going to be an opportunity that's better than the rest. And so using your intuition to make the right decision when it comes to this crossroad. Yeah. I also feel like this is telling you to keep people blocked from the past because they don't have good intentions and they're experiencing karma and going through a tower right now. Yeah, and has something to do with a water sign, potentially. Doesn't have to be. This energy watches you and stalks you. I feel like so does the other energies that they're attached to. I feel like they've done a lot of gang stalking. Yeah, they're watching you get your wishes come true. That is by design. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So yeah, so is this other energy that is attached to them. They're also watching and gang stalking using fake accounts. I feel like this past energy thought this person was really abundant and had everything, and come to find out she was false. Or she was gold. This is gold digger energy too. Yeah, I feel like somebody might want to come in and bring some sort of emotional offer. But you are protected from this energy with the Ace of Swords. Yeah, you know everything that was going on behind the scenes. So you're protected from that. Any of that, all of those friends, those people they're attached to, third party energy, you're protected. Okay, so do your part. Keep them blocked. All right, yeah, because you have a lot of wish fulfillment coming in. You have the Three of Pentacles, a collaboration that's going to lead to the Ten of Cups. That's also protected, is what I heard. Yeah. Knight of Swords. You will cut people out. If they don't come correct, you cut them out. So it's like come correct or not at all. Yeah, this is you. Stable, independent, right? Knowing your worth, knowing your value, and, you know, stepping into, you know, sword energy when you need to. If it's not in alignment with you, you cut it out. You're like, it's not for me. Bye. Yeah, and this is going to lead to victory and success. What are the last cards? Wow. We have the Eight of Cups. You walking away from things that no longer serve you. You left somebody who did nothing but create boundaries. This is like wounded energy. This is victim mindset because they were nothing but deceptive and wanted to win at all costs. You are leaving the past behind because your future is where it's at. You are using what you learned to help other people on their path. You will have some sort of twin flame soulmate celebration, you know, very stable foundation energy coming your way. You have a gift from the divine. You are the blessing, and you will have a beautiful blessing. And you're simply just, you know, at the point now where you're just chilling and resting and recovering, and planning your future. And let me tell you, this future is amazing. So if this resonates with you, you're a badass. High five to you. And, you know, keep it moving. Stay focused. And just realize that you're the blessing, and you will always be the blessing. And I hope that this finds you well. So take care. Have a wonderful weekend.